What's going on, guys? It's Dano, aka Cobra Concept, and today I'm going to tell you 15 easy tips on how to grow your viewership on Twitch or YouTube or Facebook Gaming. So, as we get into that, be sure to follow the Twitch, the YouTube, and the podcast. Let's get into it. So, first and foremost, I feel like I have to lead off with this tip. Number one, stream because you enjoy it, not because you want to be famous. Nobody really is going out expecting to be famous. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do not want to just start up your stream career saying, oh, yeah, in a couple months from now, I'm going to be famous. I'm going to take the world by storm with my awesome Warzone gameplay. So I just want to encourage you to do this because you enjoy it. If you really are going out there because you expect to become famous, there's got to be a lot more to it than just what you're looking up right now. So enjoy what you do. Always look forward to increasing your viewership and growing and finding ways to engage with your audience, and not because you're just going to be the next top streamer. So reason number one out of the way. I'm sure you're not here for reason number one. So reason number two, using stream tags, notifications, categories, schedules, thumbnails. There's all kinds of really cool options that people don't take advantage of, especially in Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. So when you take Twitch in specific, when you sit there and you look at it, you've got um, your your live message, your going live message. You can put in stuff that you want people to know, like, hey, today I'm going to reach Predator in Apex Legends, whatever your grind is, whatever that thing is that you're doing. Um, but there's also like the categories you could say, like, hey, I'm playing with viewers today. Hey, I'm doing a tournament today. Backseat gaming allowed. Casual gameplay. There's all sorts of different categories that people can find you with. I found that, for example, when I played Rocket League, I found that every single time that I play Rocket League, every time I do playing with viewers, I get at least 3 or 4 people new to the stream that are trying to play. So take advantage of that stuff. Take advantage of your categories. Enable those schedules. You see those schedules on like Twitch, for example, and people like schedule. They like to come home. They like to expect that you're on. That it's like 7 in the afternoon, so I go live at 7:30. They see that and they're like, "Oh man, Cobra Concept's online. He always streams on Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 7:30. Let me go hang out with him at 7:30." So stick to those schedules. Bring out all those awesome, awesome features that Twitch, YouTube, Facebook gaming have, and take advantage of those. Reason number three, make yourself look professional. And that's not saying buy the best equipment possible. That means get a light, make yourself presentable to the viewer, change your decor in the background, make it look clean, make it look where people want to stop and see what you got in the background. I mean, take for me an example. I've got my cool little light, I've got my refrigerator, I've got my Yeti cooler down there. I pointed at the wrong thing. I've got my Rogue Energy right there. It's all about presenting yourself. You want people to come into your stream, see how you look, see the gameplay you're providing, and have a good experience. So, an example without spending too much money is to get a very nice, simple ring light. Light yourself up. People come for the creators. Yes, they like to see your gameplay, but every single time that they come in, it's not because they just want to see your gameplay. Well, it might be for some instances, but most of the time, people are coming to see you. Make yourself the center point. All right, moving on. Reason number 4, audio. Audio is super, super important. And now I know everybody can't always have the best quality audio. I know that's not. I started off with a Xbox microphone, and then I moved on to a Yeti, like the little, was it the Yeti Black Ice? Maybe, I don't remember what it was. And then after the Yeti, I moved on to the Shure microphone. Now, I get it. You can't afford that mic sometimes, but what you can do is you can make yourself sound better by bringing down the game, bringing down people that you play with, etc. You don't want to come in and listen to whoever so and so's teammate is the whole single game without ever hearing the gunshots or the flip of the car or whatever game you're playing, or even what you're having to say. It's not their stream, it's your stream. Turn everything down, bring yourself up higher, let people hear you more because you're the creator. Okay. After adjusting levels, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I already say 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that was 5. Number 6. Oh my gosh, I'm overthinking this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're on number 6. Bear with me, guys. It's been a long day. Practice making graphics for social media, thumbnails, and all things else. So, I know what you're thinking. Cobra, you make all kinds of sick designs. How can you say practice, and how can I make designs like you? By the way, I have a YouTube video on how to make thumbnails. You should check it out. But anyways, I wasn't always this good. I'm tooting my own horn here, but I didn't always make really cool graphics. I started off making really bad graphics before I started making really good graphics. It's all about taking the time to work on those. There's all kinds of free assets, things that you can get off of the internet. I mean, you can get all kinds of like video editing software for free. But anyways, don't go out and buy a software if you have no intention to continue this or no desire. But take the time, get a free software, work on some graphics, work on putting some stuff out there. More people are going to interact with a social media post that has a graphic on it than one without a graphic. So take the time to work on those graphics, and I promise it makes a huge difference for the amount of people engaging with your posts, your thumbnails, stuff like that. I've had more people click on my thumbnails purely because of the thumbnails. You know what I'm saying? Like, they may not have had too much of, like, say the title didn't match what they were looking up, but they saw the thumbnail and they clicked on it and said, hey, I'm going to check this out. So, number 7, subscribe to my channel. Okay, that's not really, just kidding. Stretch that. Number 7, bad jokes. Playback. Rewatch your VODs. Go through, check yourself out, see all the content that you've been providing, and then weigh it. Pros and cons. Figure out how you can improve. So say I'm looking at this VOD, I'm like, man, I really don't like the way I sound. Let me see if I can get a way to enhance myself. Let me see if I can bring myself up a little higher, turn the gain down. Let me turn down my teammates because they're really loud, stuff like that. You may not think it, but I do it every stream. I get up the next morning, I go through that stream, I listen, I do a playback. I try to figure out what went right, what went wrong. Several times I sit there and I go, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. But not every stream. So anyways, take the time to go back, figure out some things that you like, things that you don't like. And then on the next stream, implement those things and make it a better stream every single time. What's the I can't think of the term, but it's like wake up as like a better you or something, like make tomorrow a better you, or I don't remember what it is. But anyways, the next time you stream, be better than the last time you streamed, essentially. Was that 7? I think we're on 8 now. So I'm going to add a counter here at the end so like we can see how far off I was, because I don't have anything. This is just recording. 8. Produce content on other platforms. Now, I have heard this through like several YouTube videos. I've seen tons of people mention it on live streams. I've seen people tweet about it. But there's discoverability platforms, there's engagement platforms. Find a good mixture of both, but don't overextend yourself. So, for example, the latest YouTube video I watched, he mentioned find a discovery channel such as YouTube or TikTok And I am guilty of trying to do both at the moment. But put yourself on YouTube. Take all those stuff from the VOD, put it on YouTube, clip it together, post it. Get yourself out there. Try to find a way to really get your name out, because, you know, Twitch isn't going to make yourself discoverable. Facebook, maybe. I don't know the discovery on Facebook gaming. Is it small? I don't know. Whatever. So, anyways, get yourself out there on platforms that have that like algorithm, so that you can like post something and thousands of people that may have never even seen your name before see you and go, oh, hey, this person looks pretty cool. I'm going to follow them. So, besides the discovery, get something that you can engage with people. Get a Twitter, get an Instagram, get a Discord. You're not really going to like this get discovered on Twitter or Discord or stuff like that. In my opinion, I don't think there's very much discoverability at all. But it is a great way, and I mean a fantastic way, to get out and talk to your viewers, to tell them stream updates, to encourage them to stop by the stream, to promote yourself. It's a great opportunity to do so. Now, and I'll get to this at a later point, but to promote yourself on Discord, I mean on your own Discord. Don't go around promoting on other people's Discords, because that's kind of a no-no. That's kind of like promoting yourself on people's streams. You know, that sucks. I hate when people do that. So, all right. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're on 9. Number 9. Turn off the viewer count. Nobody wants to look up there and see 0 and think, oh God, this has been a terrible stream, or 1 or 2 or anywhere up to however many you consider low. You know, honestly, you just got to think, people are taking the time out of their day to be in your stream, to hang out. Now, when you turn that viewer count off, pretend that you are streaming to 10, 20, 30, however many you think would be an awesome experience to have in your stream. Take that time and talk to them like you were talking to a big stream. If you're gaming, you know, you're running around and shooting people, picking up loot on Apex Legends, and you're just sitting here talking, enjoying the game, and I'm having a great time. You look over at chat and you see somebody in chat and you talk to them. Then you proceed on talking about the game, even if they don't respond. If they don't respond, keep playing. You know, several times people hop in your chat, they hang in there, and your viewer count will still say 0. It will still say 0. They can hop out, and after a minute or two, it'll pop up and say 1, and then you've missed your opportunity. You look over and you finally start talking, they're gone. A lot of times people lurk as well. A lot of people will hop in your chat and just not really say anything just because they want to listen to you. Don't call them out. It's not worth calling people out. You could say, hey, how are you doing today? And if they don't respond to you, move on. Keep talking about your game. Keep talking about everything you're doing. You don't need to say, hey, how come you're not saying anything? I know you're in chat. Yeah, that's just the surefire way to lose that viewer. So if they choose to lurk and to be quiet about it, let them. Proceed with what you're doing. So, number 9, turn off the viewer count. Number 10, this is kind of a personal one. Enable a chat bot to fill in the void for like new members and stuff like that, or viewers, or whatever you want to call it. Man. So I have the Streamlabs chat bot, and I particularly really like it. There's Nightbot, there's MooBot, there's all kinds of other different bots out there that you can use, and do whatever one you want to use. I might do a video on that later. But anyways, use that chatbot to interact. Sometimes people will say, hey, have that chatbot say, hey, so-and-so, how are you doing? You can actually program the chatbot to actually at people that say, hey, in a sentence. You can set up timers. You can set up counters and stuff like that. For example, I have a counter in my stream. Every time I crack a beer, I have somebody type in !beer, and it keeps a counter of how many beers I've had on stream since I added that counter. So there's all kinds of opportunities that you can use for that. And I say full steam ahead, use as many bot commands as you want, but don't go overboard. There's a point where, like, when you hop in a chat and there's like 9 bot messages that follow somebody, that's a little weird. It's a little sus, man. Don't do that. Number 12, create challenges. Why should people watch you? What makes you different? So, what makes you different? Well, there's all kinds of different things that make you unique. And I don't know how to make you unique. Hopefully you do. But you can do tournaments, you can do playing with viewers, you can do viewer suggestions, you can do community nights, you could do events, you could do all kinds of different things, cosplay nights. Please don't do a hot tub stream. Whatever you want to do, there's all kinds of different things. But create those opportunities, create those challenges. Don't just click the going live. Make somebody want to watch you. Come up with some ideas that people think, oh, did you hear about Cobra Concept? Yeah, well, he just had a tournament with Desperate Saint. It was a team versus team thing, and it was super cool. They played 7 different games against each other. And it came down to the very end. Like, are you sucked in? Because actually we just did that. And if you want to find out who won, me and Desperate Saint both streamed that on Twitch. Go check it out. I've actually got a few videos on it on YouTube. But anyways, you're sucked in, right? Like, there's some awesome opportunities that you can find just by reaching out to your friends and saying, hey, let's create a tournament. Hey, let's do a day where we carve pumpkins. We can make Christmas cookies on stream one day just for the heck of it. You know what I'm saying? Just like come up with some cool things. Let your community know in ahead of time. Post it on Twitter, post it on TikTok, post it on YouTube. Put it out on all forms of social media. Let the people know. Have some fun with it, you know? Number 13, join communities with no self-promo. Now, I'm a huge advocate of this. And I say this with no remorse because I've been a part of many communities where people just sit there and they spam that self-promo link, and that's it. That's all they say. There's nothing. There's no interaction. There's no videos. There's no talking to each other about games and updates and this and that. They just want to get in there so that they can post their self-promo. And there's no benefit in that. So what if you get a follow or 2 off that? The chances of them actually watching you? Low. Very low. Those links are lazy. They are so lazy. It's like a follow for follow at that point. Don't do it. Join a community. Find some people that want a game, that want to hang out, that want to talk about their day. Gain that engagement, that interaction, and then flip it. Then say, hey, we've been talking, we've been hanging out. Let me send you a direct message. Say, hey, I'm going to stream later tonight playing some Apex. Would you like to play with me? Oh, heck yeah. Hey, you stream, let me follow you. You know, such and such. Do stuff like that. Grow yourself. Don't just get a real viewer, not somebody who's just going to follow you for the count. You know what I'm saying? I do want to take a second to throw this opportunity out there. I do have a Discord called The Community. We pride ourselves on no like social promo, no self promo type thing. We have a lot of members in there. I think we have 380. We're going for 500. We're hoping they get Discord partnered. We only miss that 500 mark member qualification. So if you're interested, link is below. Come hang out with us. We like to talk about games. We like to talk about, there's all different channels from Apex to Valorant to Valheim to Rust to Rocket League, Fortnite. There's all different channels in there. So if you're interested, come join us. Moving on. I'll try not to. Number 14. I am so guilty of this, incredibly guilty of this, but stick to a certain category to help grow your viewership. Now, I am currently at, and I'll read this off so I don't tell you wrong. I am currently at 852 followers on Twitch. And throughout my time, I have gone through times where I played a certain game from point A to point B, and then I switched, did this game to this game, and then, you know, I did like the cycle, I did Realm Royale, I did Apex Legends, you know what I'm saying? And I stuck to those games. But here recently, I've done a lot of variety, but I find it that I'm able to do so because I've gotten so many different followers that have so many different likes that when I do start to do variety, I get a very wide range of people, and it works for me. But starting off, it would have never worked. I would have never been able to do it. I was pretty stuck on Apex Legends and Realm Royale for a long time. You know, I really genuinely think people like to see that content. They like to see that continuous pace. I know it can get a little tough playing the same game over and over and over again. And if you like that type of grind, if you like to continuously play that game, all the power to you. Keep doing it. It's awesome. But after a certain extended time, I finally got sick of some games, started just making some switches. And yes, it was slow moving at first. But after some time, it started to really grow, and it started to kind of be a little bit of a different opportunity for me. But I say initially, starting out, trying to grow some followers, stick to the same game, stick to the same opportunities that you have. Try to get those same people coming in. Also, number 15. Don't wait for a perfect time. There's no perfect time to get in the streaming. There's no perfect time to make some changes to your stream. There's no perfect time to change one thing to another, to have a name change. Just do it. If you've got a set time, don't wait around for those. Just make those changes. Make those just like things to your stream that you want done, and just full steam ahead. Just keep going with it. There's no perfect time. So those were my 15 easy tips. I really enjoy you all being here. Thank you again. It's been 24-ish minutes, and I still have to go back and edit out the part that I totally missed out on. But anyways, thank you again. And if you're not already following Twitch, the YouTube, or the podcast, do so now. And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.